What's going on, family? Can you take a deep breath in, Capricorn? Hold it for a few seconds. Now breathe out, because some of y'all are stressed out and everything is going well, family. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. This is Down to Earth Tarot. Please hit the like button, subscribe, and let me know where you are watching from. Capricorns and cross watchers. The overall vibe is this Three of Swords over here. Somebody heartbroken, but it's given the vibes of nervous. Shout out to the Capricorns that are tall, male and female. But it's like nervousness, anxiety, hurt feelings. And notice the rain. It's giving Eeyore, Capricorns, but we see the 10 of Pentacles, the 5, the 7, the 9, the Sun, and the Knight of Pentacles. Everything is falling into place, but it's this focus on the negative. What could be going wrong here with the 3 of Swords and this 5 of Pentacles? When is the bottom going to fall out? When am I not going to be having a good day? When is my business not going to be doing as well? And so the vibe here with the 7 of Pentacles and this 9 is to save. Those of you that things are going well, a lot of money is coming in, working a lot of overtime. You've been selling Mary Kay and people have been buying it up. You know, save that money. There's not a need to spend it. Those of you that are working a second job, thinking about getting a second job, continue to do that. Save your funds. Save it for, again, the rainy day. Some of you are nervous, everything is going well, and you're thinking about getting a second job, starting a side hustle. Do that. And notice how with the 7 of Pentacles, we see somebody investing in something, planting seeds, watching something grow. I almost feel like things are going well and somebody is looking to expand, but they're nervous about it. Because what we don't see is a loss of Pentacles. We don't see a loss of pesos, right? Everything is in the upright. Everything is good with the exception of this 3 of Swords and this 5 of Pentacles. It is a negative mindset that's going to take you out of the game. Because everything that right now is lining itself up to go very well. Shout out to the Capricorns born in 79 and 97. The Sun here. Shout out to the Sagittarius cuspers and cross watchers. Happiness, success, doubling, tripling, quadrupling down on this abundance and good things coming in. Some of you, we've been seeing this lately, fertility, happy endings, new beginnings. We see a lot of exciting things happen, and I'm almost giving the vibes, Eeyore, Capricorns. That some of y'all are scared by good news. Some of y'all are used to a lot of chaos and confusion and rainy days and sad 90s songs. No. Everything is falling into place. Those of you that have been doing the work, saving your money, going to work, investing a lot in this project that continues to come up in some of the other readings, some of you starting a business or having started it, this may very well be the time. Because we see all the good vibes here. It's like this small voice because everything else is so positive. Even this Knight of Pentacles. Something solid and stable coming in. Steady over a long period of time. So it almost makes me wonder, Capricorns, for those of you that this is a career thing, what industry are you in where you're worried about the bottom falling out even though everything is okay? This message to stack your money or even invest in something else. Some of you may be even starting and investing, making your money work for you. But this fear of rainy days, what could be going wrong, do not let this overshadow everything else that is going very positive, especially for those of you, 9 of Pentacles here, Knight of Pentacles, you single Capricorns, those of you that are, by yourself, don't have a family, don't have anybody else tying you down. The 10 of... Shout out to those of you with water in your chart, especially Pisces here with the Hanged Man. This is needing to get another perspective on this situation. That may be why it is that you clicked on this video. But we see this needing to look at something from a different perspective. Instead of worrying about when something will be less abundant or less fruitful, as I'm looking at this tree here, and even Blanche here with this pulling something off of it, I feel like there needs to be this energy of gratitude and looking down the road. So less celebrating the now. Maybe it means actually less spending, putting more away. Again, the looking into other ways to having your money work for you, getting a second job, investing in something else, right? But it also makes me wonder with this hangman as well, if there's not questions about the situation. So there may be a small, I feel like a small group of you where something is happening, and I feel like it's a financial thing, or even a family thing, where things are going very well, but somebody feels like they don't necessarily have all of the information. What else with this hang? So what is this feeling at a distance from? Or somebody feeling like they haven't read a contract, or they're questioning a contract. But I also, it's always when I see these globes that it makes me wonder about a situation being far away, the distance between you and a situation or you and a person. I want to see like an overseas partnership or being so far away. Or being far away from like a headquarters, or where things are really being, or where decisions, are really being made. So those of you that work, I feel like in a company setting, and this is resonating for you. Everything going well, but some of you being worried about what it is that you're not being told and the things going on around you. Some of you just need to plan accordingly. That some of you are waiting for the bottom to fall out, and it's not necessarily happening, but some of you are digging yourselves into a deep depression over something that's not going on. But there is this push to plan for the future, set yourself up for the long term, not just the short term. Take advantage of these opportunities that are coming in, especially for those of you that are single by yourself and have that extra time to invest in certain things. Some of you having extra money to invest in certain things. Doing that. Let's clarify this Five of Pentacles. Again, the rain cloud. What could go wrong if the bottom falls out? And interesting enough, we see another 5 here. We see 3 5s. The Hierophant, which is Taurus energy. The 5 of Pentacles, again, more of those Taurus vibes. And the 5 of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This really, to me, speaks to an inner conflict. Some of you being very worried about the competition or others, what other people are saying, thinking. Some of you with all this money on the floor. Some of you trying to keep up with the Joneses. Some of y'all trying to keep up with the Joneses or being very worried about public appearances. Some of y'all need to sit at home to save some coins. Again, we see this period of isolation. Notice Dorothy, Blanche, Rose, homeboy right here in the white. Everybody's by themselves in these images, with the exception of this 5 of Wands and this. I almost feel like there are some of you that need to move on from a situation, and it could even be a friend group, okay? Why do I feel like there's a friend group where there's like competition with each other? Or people are obsessed with status, financial things, and not like in a way that is pushing people forward and motivating people in their business or in their career or what they're passionate about, their hobby, because that's one thing. Then there's that where you're not really friends, but you sit around and you drink or you smoke with each other and you just tear each other down for fun, looking at each other's purses and shoes, what kind of house somebody has. It's giving Real Housewives for the women. Men, it just may be, it gives the vibes of like comparing. So leaving a situation behind. And when I see that Six of Swords as well, it's a smooth transition. So it's not a blow up here like this Five of Wands. It's more of recognizing that something is not fitting a situation and just quietly moving on. Maybe it isn't even worth addressing. Or maybe realizing that it's something with that stand in the background of the Six of Swords. I still had it in my hand. Of maybe it's something that you were just obsessed with in your mind that really didn't have to do with anybody else. But it may be that there's a break that needs to be had. A focus on oneself, a focus on one's business, their career, whatever it is that you have going on. But really this energy of getting oneself stable, and not just for now with this Nine of Pentacles, but setting oneself up for the future. So what else with this Five of Wands? So we see these fives, and the fives are also a number of, a serious change, a major change when I think of the number 55. And then you see the King of Swords here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But this is making a very logical decision. Making a choice, coming to a conclusion, speaking one's mind. But this is making a logical decision, head over heart. Getting one's senses together. And for those of you that are feeling overwhelmed with some of the options or opportunities in front of you, deciding on which task to tackle first and moving forward. For some of you with this Five of Pentacles, 5-1, this fear and these negative emotions may be getting the best of you. And need to, again, logically think about a situation. Is there really competition? Is there, do you need to really worry about a rainy day right this moment, or do you just need to prepare for it and be ready for it if it happens, tomorrow or 2 weeks from now? Maybe it's even 5 months, 5 years, but having a plan, a 5-month, 5-year plan for those of you who like to plan. And here we have the moon. More of the Pisces vibes, Cancer as well. But this clarifying the Seven of Pentacles, can we see? So what is this situation or this idea, even when I think of the moon, that you've been having about investing either your time or your money, your effort into this thing? Some of you, this project that continues to come up. Others of you, I feel like some of you have an idea. Could be a business thing, or it could be, like I said earlier, starting to invest your money, making your money work for you, making money while you sleep with the moon. And I also see with Dorothy here in the white dress, some of you saving up for a wedding or a major event. Then we see the sun and the moon. And anytime I see the sun, the moon, and if the star pops out, it speaks to things kind of being in alignment. So taking advantage of these opportunities, striking while the iron is hot here with the sun. message also with that moon and that Seven of Pentacles to be very quiet about what it is that you have going on. And some of you, I feel like taking on a night job. Taking on a night job. Some of you working 7 days a week. And then we're looking at this. Nine of Pentacles and this Two of Swords. So let's talk about making the most of your time. Not accepting offers or opportunities that are less than what it is that you deserve, that are less than what it is that you want. This really speaks to not operating out of a mindset of fear or lack, scarcity. This is being confident in not only what it is that you bring to the table, but knowing what it is that you deserve. I also get this vibe that for some of you Capricorns, while there's this fear of things not going right or not having enough money, that some of you may be needing a little bit of a break. Notice our girl Blanche here sitting back in a lounge chair having a glass of champagne. Notice our girl Dorothy here, extremely overdressed, but on the beach. Some of you need to take a walk by the water. Get your bare feet in some sand or some grass even, okay, with the Nine of Pentacles. Some of you need some alone time or time to yourself, to think, to breathe, to clear the air. And I also feel for some of you that this free time, whether you are actually single or coupled up or have a family, is going to allow those of you, especially those of you creatives, business owners, those of you that work with your hands, that has been coming up a lot lately, opening up your mind to more creative ideas. Some of you are overworking yourselves. And again, I'm not telling you to slow down, but maybe you need a little minute to yourself, budgeting in some self-care time. So maybe it's not for some of you that I just can't take. Maybe it's budgeting in a certain amount of hours per week that you are doing something for yourself. And then we see the success, the grass being greener, abundance, happiness. There is this vibe, and I mentioned this in a previous reading. Again, subscribe, join the family, about being very quiet about your success, the good things that are going on. And not because you're afraid of jinxing it, but just because, everybody's not necessarily happy for all of your wins. And everybody doesn't necessarily have a positive mindset. And if you're already in an Eeyore mindset, worried about the rainy days, you may not want to share them, especially for those of you that, are around negative company and you know what it is that I'm talking about. Especially those of you that have good news regarding a romantic relationship or a serious business partnership here. The Two of Cups. And what is this match made in heaven? The moon, the sun, and now the star here. Pisces, Sagittarius, Aquarius. Right place, right time. Again, shout out to the people working multiple jobs or working in multiple industries, especially those of you dipping your toe into something new. Success. But also a message to pray on the situation. Pray, pray, pray. And then looking into the long-term success here with this Knight of Pentacles. Heavy on the Sagittarius vibes. The Temperance here. Again, taking one's time. There's this energy of needing to set yourself up today so that you are secure and comfortable tomorrow. And, we're looking at these older people, so we think about retirement, but, maybe that is exactly the thing, retirement. But just, again, that rainy day for others of you, being very careful. And notice how we see somebody's dipping their toe into something. What is this new industry, new thing that you're getting ready to try, Capricorns? Or trying out, testing out here, seeing what's going on. And notice we have both sides, right? Sagittarius here, Aquarius with the star. Cuspers tap in. But those of you focused on the future and your money, being very careful about where it is that you're investing your time or your energy. And we also get this vibe, the Six of Swords again, and this Temperance of not getting yourself in too deep. Taking care of your mental health, but also being willing to leave a situation when it is time. When something is not for you, having the ability to get out of it. Being very logical during this time with this King of Swords here. And I almost get this taking a leap of faith in a new industry or doing something new or with a new person. It could be that this new person is somebody outside of your typical type. So Capricorns, that is all I have for you today. Please let me know what resonated for you. Hit the like button, subscribe. Let me know where you are watching from. And Capricorns and cross watchers, I will be tapping in with you very soon. Keep it real.